I've talked to a lot of people who consume a lot of content, and as they read things, as they listen to people, they realize that their life hasn't really changed. And this may go on for years. And what we get to remember is that knowledge alone isn't what teaches the body, action teaches the body. And so, a lot of people, what happens because the nervous system, the body and brain are built for survival, and survival happens in the familiar known. And so, the identity that we are in really wants us to stay the same. So it's really tricky. I look at this self-development thing in a couple steps, and where people get stuck is they tend to hear an idea, they hear a concept that their brain likes, that makes sense to them, and so they start to adopt that. They start to speak about it. And where they get stuck is they feel that speaking about it is the same as being it. But the knowledge alone is not it. Being it is it. We hear people use the term embodiment. And to me, what embodiment means is we hear a concept, we hear an idea, we put it to action and use, just like learning to walk. After repetition and repetition and repetition, the body goes from walking to running. And so we hear this information, we put it to use, and repetition after repetition, when we become embodied, to me, is when the knowledge and the behaviors have been repeated so much that the brain and body do them without us thinking about it. When that happens, then our lives really change. Before that happens, it's just having knowledge. And knowledge without application is like having a recipe for a cake and never baking the cake. It's worthless.